Oh,
come on now, brother.
23 games.
23 Call of Duty games.
And the Call of Duty franchise.
Who's excited for Call of Duty number 24? Raise your hand in chat.
Is still going.
That's me. That's
How
me.
is this even possible? Just what in the Sergeant Price's mustache is their secret?
You want the gloves off?
Legit.
They're off.
Why does his mustache
You
look
see, I've been
good,
playing Call of Duty every year for most of my life, which sounds insane to say, but it's
I mean, chat, one in the chat if that's you. I'm a loser. Loser!
true. There's been good
I'm a
years,
loser!
The numbers, Mason. That's all we've ever wanted.
and there's been not so good years.
One of the key reasons Call of Duty has been as successful as it is we focus on fish.
Can you imagine that they said that? Like with their whole chest. With their whole chest, they said, we're focusing on the fish AI. That has got to be one of the lowest points in gaming of all time, man. The fish don't even look that good. I mean, look at this thing. Actual floating PNG.
Yeah, that was a rough one, wasn't it? But in a world where our attention can only be held for a few seconds because we're basically goldfish at this point, I wanted to go back to the beginning to see what exactly Call of Duty does differently.
Whoa, we didn't go this far back, huh?
Okay, went a little too far on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Call of Duty Dinosaur is intriguing.
I'm telling you, this game would sell. I would buy this game, bro. If they ever pulled a Dinosaur Warfare, I'd buy it.
Let's put a
That would go
Perfect.
heavy.
This isn't Call of Duty. Our story begins with Medal of Honor Allied Assault from Electronic Arts. It's a classic World War II shooter, and it's a huge success for everyone around.
OG gaming.
Except for these guys. But who the heck are these guys? They're the creators, Jason West and Vince Zampella. And they're not satisfied. They want to do something more, something bigger.
Still
so they
making
leave
bangers
to start Infinity Ward.
Bro, the classic logo.
It just feels nice to look at. It feels like the game I'm going to play is completed. It's been finished.
I know, bro. Isn't that the greatest feeling? You feel like you're going to play a complete game?
What the fuck is this piece of
Overwatch
The team
is
needs
in there,
money
bro.
pronto, so they meet with Activision, one of EA's competitors, who's like, oh, you want money to build a competitor game to
I mean, of course, Bobby Kotick. Hello, Bobby Kotick. Nice to see you again.
our competitor's lead hit franchise? Where do I sign? Okay, so now Infinity Ward's rolling in cash, and the team starts building their first game, completely unaware that it'd change gaming forever.
Yeah, I really... Like, imagine if the first COD flopped. We would not have had any more CODs, man. To be real.
Quick context. At this time, the World War shooter space was insanely crowded. Literally,
Did any of you guys play the first COD? One in chat, you did.
everyone.
I never played COD 1.
World War II
My
shooters.
first COD was COD.
Maybe not literally.
Modern Warfare 2.
Although that does sound incredibly
I
adorable,
was
doesn't
not
it?
there.
So Call of Duty defies all odds and comes out the gate a mega hit. And Activision starts thinking,
This was not me.
and buys a stake in Infinity Ward. Boom, they're in business. Call of Duty
sounds about right.
But now they're gonna make a sequel, and the team wants to go big. Meanwhile, Microsoft's over here looking for games to launch.
Oh my gosh. E3 Showcase 2005. Bruh, I did not know E3 even went that far back. I probably didn't know about E3 until like the Xbox One days when everybody was clowning the Xbox One. Oh, I remember those days, man.
Their unannounced Xbox console,
Oh,
the Xbox
man.
360.
The classic. Oh!
Eyebrow movement was
The
needed.
classic.
So, with the power of the 360, Infinity Ward builds the next generation of Call of Duty. Oh, and it's good.
It's fire!
Really good.
The number one
This
title
is
on the
actually my
360,
first
bro.
Call of Duty. I still remember renting the game from Blockbuster. You guys
Blockbuster?
remember and having my little mind
Sheesh.
absolutely blown at that new
boy's
smoke
archaic.
tank. I mean, just look at that. No one had ever done that before. Yeah, sure. Gameplay.
Bro, the game actually looks like World at War. It's
great.
wild.
The
It looks
multiplayer
almost
was
exactly the
magnificent.
same.
The achievements were awesome. Alliteration aside, that smoke tech was...
Nice.
You see,
was that the big
Vince
thing
and the
back
rest of
then?
Infinity
I don't
Ward
even
were
remember.
absolutely killing it, and Activision was like,
Halo 3 for the Xbox?
so they buy out Infinity Ward completely and demand more Call of Duty.
Bro,
which,
that
of course they do.
Activision
But
logo.
look, making games is hard, and making money on them is even harder. So let's do the
back
math.
in the day
It
it
would
was.
take roughly 2 years of funding to release one game for a chance at success. Best case scenario.
I'm asking you to be okay, not
Did you guys know Bobby Kotick was in the movie Moneyball? I did not realize this. I had no clue the CEO of Activision was this in Moneyball, the movie with like Brad Pitt. I can't believe that, to be honest. I need to rewatch that movie because like I genuinely just want to see the part where Bobby Kotick's in the movie because I just want to see like what does dude say?
spending money that I don't have.
So Activision decides to build Treyarch, a second company so
He's
that
Jonah Hill's dad? That's a wild one.
they could release a Call of Duty every single year. No one had ever done something like this before. I mean, you had sports games, but like the game's not changing that much, right? It's the same game every single year. It's a different roster. It's a completely different thing. Because a new Call of Duty needs a big campaign. It needs cutting-edge graphics, amazing multiplayer, and much more.
Brother hit that no scope.
Now look, I may be a Canadian goose man with zero credentials,
Hey!
but I gotta tell you, it
Canada
felt
lovers.
impossible at the time. Like, there was no way it could ever happen.
Bro, I see that BO3 on the back of your shelf there, brother. Treyarch made the OG Spider-Man. Jason Bundell was a part of it too, bro.
Well, of course they did it. I never doubted them, not once. Call of Duty 3 did sort of feel like a copy-paste of last year's game with a few last-minute changes, but this was exactly the opposite of what Infinity
The
Ward
formula.
stood for.
The McDonald's
And,
formula, brother.
It became personal with me.
Uh-oh. And then COD 4. The revolutionary. The man that catapulted it. The classic.
Infinity Ward comes out the gate swinging with the wildest curveball, and people around the world are frickin' losing their minds.
It is literally wild to me that we are still using the engine from 2007. And it is 2023. It has been 16 years, and we are still on COD 4's engine. Wild gaming.
Dude, it's incredible. COD 4
Yeah.
literally changes first-person shooter games forever. Like,
It's
and
so
that's
true.
not even an exaggeration. The
It is
control
the same
scheme,
engine.
smooth,
Yep.
60 frames per second gameplay, loadouts, perks, challenges, the campaign, the Mile High Club mission.
Bro, all of COD 4 was gas.
And yeah, I may have wasted days, if not
It was
weeks, of my
fire.
life to beat that level on the highest difficulty for that achievement. And you might be thinking, well, surely you can't be serious.
I'm serious.
No, bro.
But more importantly,
People
check
love
this out.
campaign, bro.
Modern Warfare was the first game to dethrone Halo 3 as the
That's crazy, because everybody loved Halo. And also, bro, Halo F in chat, bro. Halo is donezo now. Rip Infinite. I only see, like, Summit 1G play it occasionally, and that's
most
it.
played game on Xbox Live.
That is
and completely
insane.
revolutionized the
It
idea of a 4
died.
to 6 hour campaign with zero fluff. It was like the YouTube version of video games. The modern
real.
military take was an amazing surprise for literally everyone. Except Treyarch, who might have been out of the loop on this one.
Bro, it's wild because Treyarch used to be like the runt of COD. How things have changed, man. Wow. That's so wild. Yeah, because they just made another World War II game. Even though World at War, in my opinion, is the best World War II COD game. I'm not even going to lie. It's the best World War II COD game. Better than COD World War II. Better than Vanguard. This is the World War II game.
While World at War... That is very hard to say. One more time. While World at War reviews well, Treyarch's new game feels incredibly odd releasing after Modern Warfare. Tensions were
true.
rising,
Yeah.
and as far as Infinity Ward was concerned, they were Call of Duty. And,
Yep.
you know, technically they had the receipts to prove it at this point. But
Sheesh,
the
those
team, and
numbers.
we're gonna put on the dramatic voice for this.
Was just getting started.
Oh, boys, and this is where I came in here. Bro, this changed the world. Like, lads, you need to realize in 09, Modern Warfare 2 was like the Fortnite for today's kids, bro. This was like, I remember being in high school at the time, and everybody's like, bro, we're about to get gasolined on Modern Warfare 2. It was peak
Infinity
video
Ward
gaming.
was on a frickin' roll. Everything they made turned to gold. Activision CEO Bobby Kotick could barely contain himself. Because of the
Money.
Brother got that cash.
Better and a direct sequel to Call of Duty 4
the
Modern
gameplay's
Warfare.
still
Infinity
gaming,
Ward
though.
doubles down on everything that made COD 4 special.
Yeah.
You see,
This scene literally made the news, man. I
Jason
remember
and Vince
that. It
made
was
the rules.
just insane.
Call of Duty was their franchise. They
Yep.
could do what they want, however they want, the way they wanted, with whomever they wanted to. The two started having talks with their old pals at EA, and yeah, Bobby didn't like that.
Not one bit.
Wait a second. So they left because of Bobby Kotick? Bobby Kotick has been ruining COD since the inception of my childhood? And now since I'm older, he's doing this. It all makes sense. Everything now makes sense, bruh. It all comes full circle. I didn't even realize that. What?
This is where things take a dramatic turn.
How did I know he's going to say that?
That was
can't
me
believe
doing
it,
a
bro.
dramatic.
No,
Doesn't
legit,
matter.
bro.
Cut to
Legit.
The two founders of Infinity Ward and the makers of the blockbuster Modern Warfare series were fired earlier this week by their parent company, Activision. It now appears that former...
He was that jealous. He was that jealous. They didn't pay Infinity Ward enough left to make... He was that jealous. That's shameful.
employees Jason West
Shameful.
and Vince Zampella are suing Activision for breaching their contracts and neglecting to pay them certain royalties that they were promised. And in case you forgot, the Modern Warfare franchise has raked in over $1 billion worldwide.
$1 billion also in 2009 was nasty. Because it's like, you have to realize, it came right off the 2008 stock market crash and everybody was down bad. And they just made $1 billion off this game.
We are talking some serious money here.
That's crazy.
With Jason and Vince gone, a good chunk of the team also leaves to follow them.
Bruh.
Now, while that's incredible,
like what happened with
wholesome, and we should
Treyarch,
all
bro,
strive to have
and
homies like
Deviation.
that. It put a pretty big dent into Activision's main objective.
Good, bro.
We know. It's very clear that's your objective. I mean, how else is Activision CEO Bobby Kotick supposed to get a role in 2011's hit movie Moneyball?
You'll find new guys.
I actually love that.
Bobby's just like, I will replace you no matter what.
Movie, and I'm not afraid to say I've seen it multiple times and will continue to do so. When Chris Pratt hits that ball,
I gotta rewatch this movie, man. Like, come on, this is insane. Look how young they look, too.
okay, hold on.
It's an
Focus.
old
Back
movie.
to the story. So, Modern Warfare had peak
Sheesh.
fan expectations again.
Classic campaign mission.
Call of Duty was now
Today's kids be like, is that the Warzone map? No.
technically on fire
it's
behind
not.
the scenes.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Nobody had faith in
Well, you
Treyarch's
will
games,
one day.
and yeah, it looked like Call of Duty was about to die.
Yeah. And then the boy BO1 came. COD Zombies. Boom.
Hold on.
That's what I'm talking about.
You want the numbers, Mason. That's all.
Bro, Treyarch went in. Honestly, I think Treyarch went in so hard because of how successful MW2 was, and they made a banger. Honestly, I play more BO1 than I do MW2 nowadays, man.
Black Ops Releases has a
Classic.
fantastic campaign.
Classic.
They've always been real, Mason. This isn't a game.
BO1 honestly
Iconic Zombies
saved the
mode.
franchise. Boys, we were just there. We were just there.
And Treyarch figures out everything's gonna be alright so long as they just believe in their own style. Who knew
Fire.
the story of Call of Duty was so wholesome? But it gets better because this is where things start to speed up. Editor, lay in some Christopher Nolan-esque music with clocks ticking in the background to build tension. Okay, so
Man's
Modern
got
Warfare
that
3 is a
editing
year away,
finesse.
and old Bobby here is starting to get a little stressed. You know, because,
Money!
yeah.
That's true.
Exactly. Is that all these guys think about?
Yes.
Relax.
Quite
Anyways,
literally, yes.
so Bobby gets this revolutionary idea. What if we just hire another team? Like a B team for the B team.
No, not Sledgehammer Games, bruh.
C team. Boom. Sledgehammer Games is built and they help.
Bruh, listen. I respect everyone at Sledgehammer Games. I do. I love their studio. My thing is that I just don't like their games. I don't know what it is, man. I've never, ever liked a Sledgehammer game. World War II was the closest game, and I think they did a really good job with Final Reich. MW3 was good. Ever since that, bro, they made Vanguard, like, it just hurts sometimes, bro. It hurts. And so, honestly, shout out my boys at Sledgehammer, but it just ain't for me.
Help Infinity Ward finish Modern Warfare 3 and...
MW3 was a banger, though. I'm not gonna lie, I played a lot of this game.
Yeah, it's a little rushed, sure.
But it was rushed. Yeah, people did notice
Modern Warfare at the end of the day. I mean, heck, this game doesn't even have a tutorial. It just goes.
It just gets you right in.
We'll leg it from here. Let's go.
I forgot. Yeah, the MW3 campaign's just like you're already in the action. I mean, people like that, though.
Bobby's got 3 teams pumping out Call of Duty, and he cranks that dial that was already set to 11 to 11,000 and holds his breath. And yes, I write my own stuff. Black Ops 2 brings the hype.
Classic.
Goes kills it.
The best trailers ever, and then Call of Duty Ghost said Fish AI, bro. I mean, come on.
Off completely.
Fish, move out of the way.
Yeah, I mean,
when you
that's
get
what I'm
close to them.
saying.
Advanced
Bro.
Warfare confuses it.
Yeah, I mean, bro, isn't this still one of the most disliked YouTube videos of all time? I think it's in like the top 30, but this was the #1 most disliked video, and it was the trailer.
And that's where I come in.
Even though like the campaign for this game was actually solid, it was really good comparatively to Ghost. It was way better. I will give them that for sure.
Black Ops 3 steals someone else's, but perfect zombie mode in the process.
I love that he says that. Shout out to BO3 King.
Do not have much time.
Chronicles Gamers.
Infinite Warfare kills it again.
You got eyes on this, Reyes?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was IW. Sorry, I realized that was IW. AW, though, I also feel like a lot of people didn't like. I think it appealed to a certain audience, though, you know? But by this point, nobody wanted futuristic. Was this the last futuristic game we've got? I think it was, right? Oh, no, BO4. No,
World War
BO4
II forgets everyone already moved on from World War II 20 years ago.
Pretty much.
Black Ops 4 barely even.
Yeah, this was the last futuristic COD game, bro. I'll be honest, chat, I don't think we're ever going to get a futuristic COD game for at least a while. Maybe never. I actually agree. Vanguard does not count. That game is like an absolute mess.
In releases,
BO4 was the last.
There's like no
game.
Content in this game.
You Jetpack gang or not? Listen, I don't like AW, but I love BO4. And I love BO3. And IW here and there. But not AW. I don't know what it was. The AW movement literally hurt my brain.
It's insane that it came out and they still had the balls to charge full price for it. Yeah, it's actually impressive. Oh,
I mean, listen, if Blackout was free, BL4 could have been huge, bro.
And they also release a mobile Call of Duty that is surprisingly good.
The most played COD is mobile now. Criminal. Criminal!
Actually not bad.
But now it's
not
actually
bad. It's
happening.
true. It's actually not bad.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
They actually made a good
Call of
mobile
Duty
game.
is dying.
Brother's
Nothing
dead.
is hitting like it used to. The hype has
Yeah,
left the building.
I'm glad he puts Battle Royales here because Fortnite literally destroyed BO4. I'll say it. Like, listen, BO4, even though it's still a very good quality game, the hype for Fortnite was literally so big, it completely defiled BO4.
And players are
I'll
going
never
to
forget
other
that.
trending games.
Yeah.
After 15 years, the franchise had an incredible run with more games than most companies
God bless
can
AJ.
dream
Thank you for
to
the
make.
primers.
But now it looked like it was time to put Call of Duty to rest and finally press F to pay respects.
How did I
We
know
all
he's
knew
going to
this
say
clip
this?
was going to be in here.
Yeah,
so
bro,
we're just
that's
gonna
what I'm
roll it,
saying,
okay?
bro.
We're just gonna
Every single one of these I see. One day we'll be actually clicking F.
Except that's not what happened, is it? Surprisingly, after a huge restructure and
happened.
3 horrible back-to-back Call of Duty games, Infinity Ward comes back with a reboot of Modern Warfare.
Bravo 6.
Chat, I wonder if Black Ops is going to get rebooted. Because now we've seen a reboot of Modern Warfare, MW2, and then MW3. Vanguard has more sales than BO4. It's true. No, it's true. BO4 was actually one of the worst-selling COD games for quite some time in the new era. And so it makes me wonder if the Black Ops series is also going to get a reboot. I wonder.
It's more realistic. It's snap.
That's what Cold War is, to be honest. I guess, but not really, because Gulf War, the next game, is going to be set in the 90s. There really wasn't a Black Ops game set in the 90s. BO2 and BO3 and BO4 are futuristic. BO1 is in the past. So I wonder if they'll actually reboot BO1, BO2, and potentially even BO3 or BO4. Who knows?
Oh, and it's
we
good.
won't figure out
It's
till we're
really
like
good.
20.
But remember, players
39.
were already loving these other games, specifically because of the Battle Royale mode that was blowing up.
We both got ran over! Oh my god! We're so bad!
See, in a VR, the objective is simple. There's 100 people that are dropped into some
Love how Dr. Disrespect's literally just cold face. He's just like
circle, and only one survives. Sure, Modern Warfare does.
What do you even say?
But these BR games are murdering.
Legend.
It's
Then
so
during what
true.
felt like both the longest and shortest years of our lives, Infinity Ward drops their own Battle Royale included with Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was already brimming with content, but Warzone pushed the game to the edge and made the download size bigger than most people's entire hard drive.
I know, like, what? What? 212 gig? 212, fam, no, bro. The other thing also is, like, lads, when do you guys think that Warzone's life cycle is gonna die? That's what I'm wondering, bro.
God, why is it that
massive?
Look, I don't know what was in the water in Infinity Ward during development of Modern Warfare, but, like, it completely worked. Warzone was frickin'
BR killed gaming. I won't lie, I kind of agree.
everywhere. And if you played it during the dark times.
The Dark Age. We might even still be in the Dark Age. Legit.
Then you know how important games like these were to our sanity.
Oh, yeah, baby. Go ahead.
Oh my god! No one does it better! Oh, baby!
Of course, Tim is spectating, bro. Every clip, bro.
Which is both amazing and frighteningly depressing. So Call of Duty is back, baby! And it's printing money. Bobby can finally breathe again.
Yeah, Bobby's
so Treyarch
in
comes
the
back
green.
with another Black Ops. I don't know. It's all right. It looks.
Bro, listen. I like Cold War. Cold War was good. Campaign was good. Multiplayer was pretty fun. Zombies was here and there. Pretty good. Cold War was, I would say it's better than the last 4 or 5 games we've gotten, to be honest.
Looks fine. It's fine. Sledgehammer tries another.
No more World War II games. No more. Please, no more.
Guys, stop making World War
I
II
know,
a thing.
no
Nobody
more.
cares. So, while we wait for the lengthy legal document that's about to be prepared in the comments section, Infinity Ward comes back swinging with Modern Warfare 2.
Listen, I like the campaign for this game. And that was about it. I did not enjoy the multiplayer of this newest game. And DMZ, I mean, just, I don't know, it wasn't for me. But maybe I'll watch MW3 DMZ and enjoy it. We'll see. I don't know.
Has a new Warzone and the strangest Hulu-style UI I ever did see.
I
Seriously,
know.
What happened there? Who thought that was good?
For
Look,
real.
Simple, confusing.
Exactly. Chat, lads, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to literally prove to you that this is a bad campaign. There is a video called How to Find Campaign in Modern Warfare 2. This video has 100,000 views. And it shows you where the frick... This one has 300,000. It just shows you where the campaign is in the menu. Look at this.
What's going on, guys? So I'm getting a lot of people asking me how to get to the campaign in Modern Warfare 2.
What's up,
Which
Lex?
is why it
Hope
causes
you
some
and everyone
confusion
else
for
are having a
everybody.
great night.
Bro,
God
thank you,
bless.
Squirmio, bro. Is this not the saddest thing you've ever seen in your life? Why is it 300k 6 minutes? Actually, let's check.
How to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. What page is this?
He doesn't even know where he is, bro.
We want to be on the
He doesn't.
on the home page, so I gotta log out.
Bro, he doesn't even know where he is. You have to log out to go to the home page. Who designed this, bro?
You want to find a campaign?
And then it shows you the battle pass. I'm dead, bro.
This little game thing right here where it says games. You're going to click on the Call of Duty game. You're going to click play. You're going to click the Call of Duty game. And then once you get on the screen right here, you're just going to scroll down until you see new
300,000 people viewed this video.
Game.
Chat, that's you know, I might just buy Modern Warfare 3 and just show everybody where the game is in the menus at this point.
And right here,
this is a winnable strategy.
Also, if you see the little you know, the little words.
I agree though. This menu, because they literally fired the original UI and they hired people from Hulu to work on this. That is foul, man. Shout out to you, Lone Spartan. What's good, my man? Like, dude, that it literally proves this point. The fact that there's a video to even find campaign when it should literally just be one line, foul. Foul.
Simple.
Exactly.
Confusing.
Exactly.
Let's just keep it simple.
Exactly.
Okay, so now it's 2023, and Bobby's got a few
I genuinely think they do it to inflate game time. 110%.
Disturbing implications under his belt.
Activision Blizzard CEO denies culture for... Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. And this is the thing. We are still in the midst of this case, right? We are still in the midst of figuring out what happens to this dude. Chat also, one in the chat, if you remember me watching the Vanity Fair interview with Bobby Kotick. I just want to show this video again for you guys. Look at this. 12,000 views 3 months ago. Let's look at the like to dislike ratio. That is literally the worst like to dislike ratio I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. 100 likes to 1.5 thousand dislikes. It's all just propaganda. Actual propaganda. Criminal. Yeah.
You what?
Yeah, it's not looking great for Bobby. And rather than deal with them, he throws one of the greatest curveballs
Bobby Kotick is the CEO of Activision, if you didn't know.
Of all time, and sells the entire company for
$100 billion.
Wow. Jason West retired.
I mean, really is 70, but still, like, he just said, F it, cash out, see ya.
From gaming, Vince creates hit after hit like Titanfall, Star Wars Jedi, and Apex Legends for EA under new company. Hilarious.
Could you imagine if this guy was still working on COD? Oh my goodness, it would have been fire, man.
It's called Respawn Entertainment. I like what you did there, Vince. It's very on the nose. I like it. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
And Call of Duty is still going.
Because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives.
It's still going strong, putting out the same thing every year in a new setting.
Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're
Are y'all for real?
shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2.
But that's actually what's super fascinating. That's because when you think about it, Call of Duty really isn't a game. It's a pattern or a formula, and believe
it really is. It's like a McDonald's formula. It's like something you just know and follow for. Like everybody says that Call of Duty is the McDonald's of gaming. It's so true. It literally is.
Not. That's fundamental to a franchise. You go into McDonald's, you expect a certain thing.
Exactly.
And now here we are, enjoying a meal like gentlemen.
Here's your Big Mac, here's your large fry, here's your junior chickens that you may or may not be addicted to. I love McDonald's, especially these junior
Bro is exposing himself, bro.
chickens. They're like crack to me. Not that I've ever tried crack before. Now it seems like I've inferred that I have tried crack. I have not tried. And here's your Coke that tastes like the greatest thing of all time. What do they do with it? Is it like watered down or so? I don't know what they do, but it's delicious. Try to describe any game as Call of Duty and people...
X-Defiant, please! Listen, I always say, everybody calls this game the COD killer. Nothing can kill COD other than itself, and we've gotten close multiple times. So, I mean, the future is gonna... We're at another one of those, like, transitioning points. That's what makes it so interesting,
People will totally get what it is. It means it's a first-person shooter.
Bro, it says disappointment, bruh. F in chat for Halo Infinite. They got bullied.
Snappy controls, 60 frames per second, ADS. And once these guys figured that out, well... They could
I mean, yeah, that's so funny how I do actually agree that IW went from the A team to the B team, and Treyarch went from the B team to the A team. So true.
Simply plug and play their identity into the formula every other year.
Yeah.
So if you didn't like this year's game, you knew that next year there would be a brand new title that you might like. In fact,
Treyarch Zombie Lovers,
having multiple highly competitive development teams releasing a new game every single year probably kept Call of Duty alive much longer than anyone could have ever imagined.
I actually do agree with that. However, it just sucks because if you're a Zombies fan, for example, like all of you guys pretty much in the chat, we have to wait 3-4 years for a Zombies game, and there's the chance that it's not even good, right? Like, we have, like, my expectations for COD 2024 are not like what they used to be, and it just sucks. As a Zombies fan specifically, like, I honestly wish that Zombies was made into another company or another studio or whatnot. I really do.
But look, the real magic comes from how much these teams respect the social aspect of their multiplayer.
He says he will give each of you $250 cash app if you leave us alone.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, all right.
Warzone players when literally any sum of money is involved.
It's old, does
all
it?
Right.
Proximity chat is the best.
No, stop.
Bro, proximity chat in Zombies. Could you imagine? Like, not just like with 4 players, but like in a massive mode. Maybe that might be what MW3 is. If that game mode has proximity chat, the new MW3 DMZ, it might actually be funny. But I don't think I'll be buying it still.
Just calm down. Don't do it.
Every game should have it. Yet every other AAA multiplayer game is becoming less fun every single year.
I agree.
I believe I found the answer. So watch this video to see the effect on gaming's war on terror.
Which video? There's no video. Which video?
Alright, I think that's it.
Is that it? Which video? All that 17 minutes was for a cliffhanger? He literally didn't even answer the question of the video. The question of the video is why Call of Duty isn't dead yet. He's pointing at your camp. Okay, let me explain it, chat. He actually was pointing at my video, so this is why Call of Duty isn't dead yet. Money. Thank you guys so much for coming on.